not just as my guardian, but as my king.
Do you realize what the galaxy will do if you say that?
Let them come.
The royal coronation hall of the Orion Galactic Empire had never witnessed a gathering this magnificent. Thousands of alien kings, queens, military commanders, and royal families filled the grand hall beneath towering crystal pillars. Today, Queen Alara would officially become the ruler of the empire. According to ancient tradition, she was expected to accept the imperial crown alone. The royal priest slowly lifted the legendary crown. The entire hall stood in respectful silence. Then, Queen Alara did something no ruler had ever done before. She walked past the throne, past the crown, past every powerful alien king who dreamed of standing beside her, and stopped in front of one human, Kane, the exact same human officer who had already earned the respect of an empire. Whispers spread through the hall. Why is she standing before him? Queen Alara gently took Lucas's hand. Her emerald green eyes never left his. Then she spoke the words that would shake the entire galaxy. Kane, I choose you, not only as my guardian, but as my king. For one heartbeat, the entire hall froze. No one breathed. No one moved. Lucas looked into her eyes. His calm voice broke the silence. Your Majesty, if you choose me, the galaxy will declare war. Queen Alara smiled without the slightest fear, then let the galaxy come. The royal coronation hall erupted into complete chaos. The royal coronation hall descended into absolute chaos. Alien kings rose from their thrones. Military commanders slammed their staffs against the marble floor. One furious emperor pointed directly at Lucas. This is an insult to every royal bloodline in the galaxy. The crowd erupted in angry shouts. Several royal guards instinctively reached for their weapons. The royal priest stepped back in disbelief. Your Majesty, the ancient laws forbid this union. Queen Alara slowly turned toward the crowd. Her calm expression never changed. Then perhaps it's time the ancient laws changed. The hall fell silent once again. An elderly emperor walked forward. His golden armor shimmered beneath the crystal lights. His voice echoed through the chamber. Choose any king. Choose any prince. But never a human. Lucas released a slow breath. He looked at Queen Alara. You still have time to change your decision. I won't blame you. Queen Alara tightened her grip on his hand. She smiled softly. I didn't choose you because you're human. I chose you because when everyone else wanted my crown, you only wanted to protect me. Those words stunned the entire hall. But one man wasn't willing to accept them. From the far end of the chamber, a powerful alien emperor slowly stood. His cold eyes locked onto Kane. Then he declared, if the queen marries a human, the galaxy will answer with war. The royal hall became silent. The first threat had finally been spoken. The emperor's words echoed across the royal hall. The galaxy will answer with war. No one dared to speak. Every ruler waited for Queen Alara's response. Instead, Lucas stepped forward. His calm blue eyes met the emperor's cold stare. If anyone has a problem, then let that problem be with me. The hall erupted with angry voices. One alien general laughed. One human against an entire galaxy? Lucas didn't answer. He simply stood beside the queen, without fear, without hesitation. Queen Alara slowly placed the imperial crown on her own head. The royal priest lowered his eyes. By the ancient laws, Queen Alara has officially taken the throne. For a brief moment, the entire hall applauded. But not everyone. The same alien emperor turned toward the gathered rulers. His voice thundered across the chamber. Any empire that values royal blood, leave this hall with me. One by one, alien kings stood, then queens, then military commanders. Within seconds, nearly half the royal hall walked out behind the emperor. The massive doors slammed shut. Queen Alara watched them leave. Her smile slowly disappeared. Lucas looked toward the closed doors. His instincts told him something was wrong. He quietly whispered, they're not leaving. They're preparing for war. The giant palace doors closed with a thunderous boom. An uneasy silence spread through the royal hall. Queen Alara looked toward Lucas. Do you really think they'll start a war? Lucas didn't answer immediately. He walked to the enormous crystal window overlooking the capital. Far above the city, dozens of unidentified warships had appeared at the edge of orbit. His expression hardened. They're already here. Before anyone could react, emergency alarms echoed throughout the palace. A royal officer rushed inside, breathing heavily. Your Majesty, unknown fleets are entering Imperial space. The officer activated a massive holographic map. Red warning signals spread across the galaxy. 1, then 5, then 12 enemy fleets appeared. The royal hall erupted into panic. A frightened minister whispered, "They're not invading one planet. They're surrounding an entire empire." Commander Valen, captain of the Royal Guard, gripped his weapon. "We don't have enough ships to stop them." Lucas studied the map for a few seconds. Then he quietly smiled. Queen Alara noticed. "Why are you smiling?" Lucas folded his arms. "Because they made one mistake. They think this is only your empire's war." He looked directly into Queen Alara's eyes. "They forgot. The Human Federation protects its allies." At that exact moment, a new transmission appeared on the holographic screen. The Human Federation fleet had just entered the galaxy. The holographic screen flickered to life. The emblem of the Human Federation appeared. Every eye in the Royal Hall turned toward it. A calm voice echoed through the chamber. "This is Fleet Admiral Marcus Hayes. We have received Queen Alara's emergency signal." Lucas remained silent. He had expected this call. The Admiral continued. "The first, third, and seventh human fleets have entered Orion space." A massive star map expanded above the hall. Blue icons appeared across the galaxy. One after another, human fleets emerged from hyperspace. The alien minister stared in disbelief. Commander Valen whispered, "I've never seen so many warships." Queen Alara looked at Lucas. "You never told me the Federation would send this much." Lucas smiled faintly. Neither did they. Suddenly, the holographic map flashed crimson. An unknown signal appeared behind the human fleets. The Admiral's expression changed instantly. "Impossible." Another officer shouted, "Sir, a second enemy fleet has entered hyperspace." Then another, and another. Within seconds, more than 50 enemy fleets surrounded the entire sector. The Royal Hall became silent. The war everyone feared had officially begun. Red warning lights flooded the Royal Hall. The massive holographic map showed enemy fleets closing in from every direction. Even the Human Federation Armada was being surrounded. An uneasy silence filled the chamber. Fleet Admiral Marcus Hayes spoke again. "Lucas, we've identified the enemy flagship." A giant hologram appeared above the map. It revealed a colossal black battleship unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Its armor stretched for miles. Thousands of plasma cannons covered its surface. Commander Valen stared in disbelief. "That's impossible. No civilization has ever built a ship that large." The Admiral's voice became serious. "It's the Dominion Dreadnought, the most powerful warship in the galaxy." Queen Alara looked toward Lucas. "Can our fleet stop it?" Lucas remained calm. His eyes never left the hologram. "No." The Royal Hall fell silent. Then Lucas continued, "But I know someone who can." Before anyone could ask what he meant, Lucas removed a small silver pendant from around his neck. It carried an ancient royal symbol, one that didn't belong to the Human Federation or the Orion Empire. The moment the pendant activated, the Dominion Dreadnought suddenly stopped moving. Every screen inside the Royal Hall flashed with the same message. Priority signal detected. Supreme Commander identified. The entire hall stared at Lucas in shock. No one understood why the enemy's greatest warship had just recognized a human as its supreme commander. The Royal Hall stood frozen. Every eye was fixed on the glowing silver pendant in Lucas Kane's hand. The holographic screens repeated the same message. Supreme Commander identified. Fleet Admiral Marcus Hayes looked just as shocked as everyone else. "Lucas, what did you just activate?" Lucas slowly closed his hand around the pendant. His expression remained calm, a promise made long before this war began. Queen Alara stepped closer. "You've carried that pendant all this time?" Lucas nodded. "I hoped I'd never have to use it." Suddenly, the Dominion dreadnought transmitted a direct signal. A towering alien figure appeared on the holographic screen. He wore ancient black and gold armor, unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. He slowly removed his helmet. Then, to everyone's disbelief, he bowed his head toward Lucas. "Supreme Commander, after 20 years, we finally found you." The royal hall erupted with stunned whispers. Commander Valen could barely speak. The enemy commander just bowed to a human. Lucas looked directly at the mysterious commander. His voice was steady. "Stand your fleet down." The commander closed his eyes. For a moment, it seemed he would obey. But then, he looked up again. "I cannot, because this war is no longer under my control." At that exact moment, a far larger shadow appeared behind the Dominion dreadnought. Every sensor in the galaxy went offline. Something even more terrifying had just arrived. The entire royal hall trembled. The giant shadow slowly emerged from hyperspace. It wasn't a battleship. It was a colossal fortress, large enough to eclipse an entire moon. Every fleet, human and alien alike, stopped moving. Fleet Admiral Marcus Hayes stared at the tactical display. His voice shook. "I've never seen anything this massive." "What is it?" The mysterious commander lowered his head. "The Eternal Throne, the flagship of the First Emperor." A deep mechanical voice echoed across every communication channel in the galaxy. Ancient protocol activated. Searching for the rightful ruler. A beam of golden light descended from the fortress. It scanned every royal flagship, every emperor, every queen. Then it stopped. The beam locked onto Queen Alara. The royal hall fell silent. The mechanical voice spoke again. Royal blood confirmed. Before anyone could react, the beam shifted. It scanned Lucas Kane. A second message appeared. Royal Guardian confirmed. Suddenly, the gigantic fortress began opening its enormous gates. A path of golden light stretched across space, leading directly to the Eternal Throne. Queen Alara looked at Lucas. "It wants us to board." Lucas nodded slowly. "No one has entered that fortress in 1,000 years." He took one step forward. "Whatever is waiting inside will decide the fate of the entire galaxy." Together, Lucas and Queen Alara walked toward the ancient fortress, unaware that someone inside had been waiting for Lucas Kane's return. The golden gates of the Eternal Throne slowly opened. A brilliant light flooded the ancient fortress. Lucas Kane and Queen Alara stepped inside. Behind them, the massive gates closed with thunderous roar. An endless hall stretched before them. Its walls were covered with symbols older than any civilization in the galaxy. No guards, no soldiers, only silence. At the end of the hall, an ancient throne floated above a circle of glowing light. As Lucas approached, the throne suddenly came to life. A majestic hologram appeared. An elderly man wearing ancient imperial armor looked directly at Lucas. His voice echoed throughout the chamber. "Welcome home, Supreme Guardian." Queen Alara froze. "Home." The hologram nodded. 1,000 years ago, our empire swore that one day, a human would return to unite the galaxy. Lucas stared silently. He had never heard those words before. The hologram continued. Every war, every kingdom, every trial was preparing the galaxy for this moment. Suddenly, the Eternal Throne recognized Lucas's presence. Golden energy surrounded him. The entire fortress shook violently. Across the galaxy, every ancient defense system activated at once. The age of divided empires was over. The golden light slowly faded. Lucas stood before the Eternal Throne. Queen Alara remained beside him. The ancient hologram smiled. "The final choice belongs to you. Rule the galaxy or set it free." The entire fortress fell silent. Lucas looked across the endless stars beyond the throne. Then, he quietly shook his head. "I never wanted a throne. I only wanted peace." The hologram closed its eyes. For the first time in 1,000 years, it smiled with pride. Then, you are exactly the ruler the galaxy deserves. The eternal throne dissolved into millions of golden particles. Its limitless power flowed into the ancient defense network. Across the galaxy, every hostile fleet suddenly lost control of its weapons. Cannons powered down, missiles shut off, shields disengaged. The war ended without another shot being fired. Fleet Admiral Marcus Hayes watched in disbelief. Commander Valen lowered his sword. Even the rival emperors stood speechless. Queen Alara gently took Lucas's hand, her eyes filled with tears. You could have ruled everything, but you chose everyone instead. Lucas smiled warmly. A true king doesn't need a crown. He needs a reason to protect others. The rulers of the galaxy slowly bowed their heads, not to an emperor, not to a conqueror, but to the human who united the stars without seeking power. And from that day forward, history remembered one name above all others: Lucas Kane, the human king who chose peace over power. The end.